Hello students, welcome to this session here. This session we are going to discuss a question which had come up in this exam IPMAT Indore 2021 here. This is a question here in topic logarithms here. Now in answering the questions in logarithms here, okay, we need to recollect here that the rules actually that are important here in logarithms. Now let's try to understand the question and then we'll recollect here what are the rules that we are going to apply. Now see here it reads, suppose that there are logarithms, okay, there are three parts actually given, each one is equal to 0 here. Now okay, the first part, let's work it out. The first part here, the first part is telling like this, it is log to the base 2 and then again log to the base 3 and then here it is log a to the base 4. Okay, this one is equal to how much given? It is equal to 0 here. Now let's understand this one, like what rules can we apply. See here in this one, so we know this one in logarithms, the rules we know like this here, it is log 1 is equal to 0. Next one, it is log, okay, a to the base a is equal to 1, and then if it is given like this here, it is log a to the base b, if it is equal to x here, in an exponential form it can be expressed like this here, that is a is equal to how much? It is b raised to power of an x here. Okay, there are different rules present here, but again these rules are actually important for answering this question here. These are the ones which we need to recollect here to answer this, okay, this particular question here. Now let's try to apply these rules here in this question here and then answer it here. Now see here, we have log, okay, something given here to base 2 is equal to 0 here. This would imply, okay, this would imply log of log a to the base 4. Okay, now first one, base 3 is given, this is equal to how much? It is equal to 1 here. Okay, so now we know log a to base a is equal to 1, so it implies here that this part actually is equal to how much? It is 3. So here we can tell this one, that is log a to the base 4 is equal to 3 here, right? So now we can tell this one, a is equal to how much? Converting this logarithmic expression into its exponential form, we can write it as a is equal to how much? It is 4 raised to power of a 3 here, that is 2 raised to power of a 6 here, that is equal to 64 here. Okay, so what did we get here? We got the value for a is equal to how much? It is equal to 64. In the same manner, we need to work it out here for the other two parts also present here. Let's do that one. Okay, now see here, one thing we got here is that is a is equal to how much? It is 64. Now let's work for the second part here. See here, in the second part it is given like this, it is log to the base 3 of how much? It is log to the base 4 and again log b to the base 2, this is equal to 0 here. So now what can we tell here? We can tell it this manner, it is log, okay, to the base 4, then again log b to the base 2 here, this is equal to how much? It is equal to 1. Why? Because we, okay, recollect this one, it is log 1 to base 3 actually must equal how much? It is 0 here. Now again log 4 to the base 4 is equal to 1, so hence we can identify that this part should equal how much? It is 4 here. So now we can tell it is log b to the base 2 is equal to 4 here. Okay, now so converting this into the exponential form here, we can write this one, that b is equal to how much? It is equal to 2 raised to power of 4, that is equal to 16 here. Okay, so now we know that b is equal to how much? Equal to, it is 16 here. Now please see, we can work it out the third one also, something like this, but why not you identify this one carefully here? Please see here. Okay, from the first one, what are we talking of here? Okay, see here, from the first part here we got this one. How did we get that 64 here? It is equal to how much? It is 4 power 3 here. Okay, 4 power 3, that we got it 64. Now to find the value for b, how did we get this one equal to 16? It is a 2 power 4 here. 2 power 4 is equal to how much? It is 16. In the same manner here, okay, from the third part actually, from this term, if it is equal to 0, if we simplify this, what is the value for c we are going to get? It is equal to, c is equal to how much? It is equal to 3 power 2 here. How much is 3 power 2? That is equal to 9 here. Of course, you can write the step-by-step solving also here and find the value for c, but if you can identify, okay, terms like this here, you are going to get the answers much faster here. That's it. Fine. So here we get this one, the value for a is equal to 64, the value for b is equal to 16, and the value for c is equal to how much? It is 9. Question is asking to find here, what is the value for a plus b plus c here? 64 plus the 16 here, how much? It is 80 here. 80 plus the 9 is equal to 89 here, and that is the answer to this question here. Okay, to this particular question, option C is the answer here. Okay, thank you very much.